Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a full face of beauty products that are in mini size. So these products either came from like a deluxe sample, gift with purchase from Ulta or Sephora, or they came in those like Sephora favorites, little baggies that have mini products but then 2 or 3 like full size products as well. But if you saw one of my recent YouTube shorts and like Instagram reels, my short form video, it was about how Ulta and mini brands collabed recently, and they made these cute little collectibles that are all like miniature size, but they're beauty products, and it was like the perfect thing for me. I used to play with Polly Pockets when I was younger. So yeah, that inspired me. And then I also saw Soph Does Life on YouTube. She did this video a while back, a full face of mini products, so that's what I'm going to do today. I thought it was a really cool idea, so let's get started. All of the products I use I'm going to link in the description box below, but they're all going to be probably the full size depending on whether or not I can find the mini sizes. But like I said, some of them are gift with purchase, so you might not be able to actually like buy them directly off the website, you know. So I'll do my best to link what I can. I'm actually going to skip primer today and just go straight in with the foundation. This is the Tarte by the Sea Hydro Flex Serum Foundation. I have this in the shade 14N Fair Light Neutral, and it's a cute little mini size. I got this and the mini concealer together. I think I got it directly off of the Tarte website, but like I said, I'll try and find the exact link. But this is a really good foundation. I think it's discontinued. I could be wrong, but we're going to start out with that. And this is something I really like to bring traveling. I mean, all of these things, because they're the perfect size. And I'm actually going to use mini brushes too. These are Moda brushes. And I think they're like the mermaid collection, but I bring these when I travel as well. So we're going to use those. So I'm going to start with the Moda complexion brush, the mini version. I love to stockpile mini sizes of makeup and skincare for travel whenever I can. I'm a big believer in traveling with just a carry-on bag. So love to make space and make everything as compact as can be. You guys, I tried to film this video a couple days ago, and every time I've had a cold. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in my voice, but every time I started talking, I would cough. I would just have like a coughing fit, just like uncontrollable coughing. My face was getting all red because I was coughing so much. It was just like a tickle in my throat. So I had to restart today. What are your plans tonight? I'm obviously going to end up posting this a couple days after I film it, but it's a Wednesday for me today, and I'm going to hang out with some of my girlfriends and watch Dancing with the Stars or The Golden Bachelorette. I'm not sure which one yet, but mostly it's just an excuse for us to get together, and we don't really watch the shows, we just talk. But I'm excited. Please excuse my excessively dry nose from blowing my nose so much. Hopefully you can't see it, but it's just the way it is. Okay, I would love to use this concealer, this mini one, but it's a little bit too light for me, like I mentioned in my last video. So I'm actually gonna take this. I don't even think it's like actually a small size. Like the amount you get I think is comparable, but it's just small packaging. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna fit because I make my own rules. But this is the same Cover Perfection Tip Concealer. This is from Yes Style, so it's a K-beauty brand. I have mine in the shade 1.5. To blend that out, I have a mini sponge. It's from Real Techniques. I think I got it as a Christmas gift. They normally sell them around the holidays in like stocking stuffer, you know, under $5 stocking stuffer things that they do. So you could probably get it again this year. Might be the perfect time of year for you to get your hands on it again, but they're so cute and they're honestly amazing for getting into the nooks and crannies around the eye. And I'm going to go straight into bronzer. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade Bronze 03. And it's a cute little compact size. And I'm going to use the e.l.f. blending brush. It's short and stocky, but it's the perfect shape for getting around the hairline and under the cheekbone here and the jawline. I love it. And again, I bring this brush traveling all the time. And this bronzer too, I bring it often, but most of the time, like I've said, I use the Hourglass palette because it has the big mirror, and that's what I end up using as a mirror when I'm traveling. Look at that, it just fits perfectly. Quick, saves time, covers a large surface area, fast. Felt like I was needing that pick-me-up of bronzer. Now I'm gonna hop into highlighter. This is the Laura Geller Baked Original Highlighter in the shade French Vanilla. What a classic. I actually bought some of her blushes, her baked blushes recently, and they're really good. Very impressed. I'm gonna go in with the Moda Highlight and Glow brush. This is my favorite tip for applying highlighter. A lot of people will just like apply it right and then do a couple swirls and then be on their way. But the magic of highlighter really comes in when you buff it and you like you pearlize the pigments and kind of get them warmed up. And that's when it really becomes one with the skin and looks way more natural. This is a very natural highlighter to begin with, but even more shimmery highlights, if you do that trick, you just keep buffing and buffing, that really melts into the skin. It makes a huge difference. And you can't see the actual sparkle, flecks, and pigment there. It just looks like a natural glow. All right, this is an oldie but a goodie. Benefit Dallas blush. And they've shrunk the packaging down. So it used to come with this brush in here. But now they've just flattened it out and it doesn't come with a brush anymore. So it's like even smaller now. It's like half of that if you can picture that. So I'm gonna use that Moda powder brush for blush. This shade is so interesting. It looks like a straight up bronzer, but it has some rosiness to it. And I love it in the fall. So let's go for it. I honestly use this a lot of the time as a bronzer, bronzer blush duo, because it's just the right tone where it can work for both on me. So the bronzer was just an extra step because it's fun to find mini products in my collection, but it's really good as 2-in-1. I could have used this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty Light Wand. I actually don't really like this that much. I mean, it's fine, but it's not, it's just a little bit too harsh. I don't know, it's not my favorite formula. All right, let's have some fun with some eyeliner, some fall, warm tone eyeliner. This is the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Matte Sienna. It's a beautiful, like, orangey, rusty color. So I'm gonna just put some of that on my lower lashes, just for fun. And it is I've I've used this a handful of times, but I didn't sharpen the pencil down. It came this size. It was I think it was another holiday set where it had 3 different shades, but they were mini sizes because I don't go through eyeliner very quickly. So I figured that was a safe bet. Not the greatest value like all of these products, but because I have a larger collection, sometimes it makes sense to buy small things. So I actually end up using them up, you know, and I love trying new things. So it's a fun way to filter out new products more frequently. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Natasha Denona Biba palette, the mini eyeshadow palette. Got this from Sephora. And the brushes I'm going to use are from that same kit. One is the shader brush and one is the crease brush. I'm going to start with the crease brush and take the tan color in the middle and just put that in my crease. For eyeshadow primer, I use the NYX Proof It waterproof eyeshadow primer. It's not mini sized, but I have a lot of eyeshadow primers. I have such oily eyelids, I always test primers and, you know, all of them crease on me pretty much, so I think my favorite is the Fenty one, but it's discontinued now. So this is a good alternative. I also really like the Milani eyeshadow primer, but nothing is crease proof for me, just with my bone structure. Next, I'm going to use my finger with that shimmery shade and just put that directly on the lid. Then with the shader brush, I'm going to take the darkest color and play up the outer corner here. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use this Ofra Pillow Talk highlighter. Just pop this in my inner corner using, again, that Essence of Beauty crease brush, which I love. I'm not sure they make this Ofra highlighter anymore. But highlighter is a great thing to get mini sized if you can. Before I put on mascara, I'm going to use my mini size of the Ulta Wanna Be Free setting spray. I think they've now renamed it the Ulta Matte setting spray, and you can't see the packaging because it's all worn. Whoa! You can't see the packaging name because it's all worn off, but that's what this is, a mini size that I take traveling. Actually, I'm going to do my brows before that. I don't have any mini brow stuff, so I'm just going to skip through that, and I'll be back. Now I'm going to use that setting spray. And while that dries, let's move on to lips. I have mini size Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick and lip liner. They came in a kit, and I'm sure I can link this because they still sell this, but the lip liner is just a little nubbin. I'm actually gonna just skip lipstick though and go straight to lip gloss on top of this lip liner. And for that, I'm going to use the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow 01. Mini size. I think I got this in a Sephora Favorites kit. And I love this. I actually keep this in my purse because it's mini sized. And it's perfect for my purse. And it smells like Jolly Ranchers. It smells so good. Yummy. Okay, Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Like I've said 1,000 times, I love tubing mascara, and non-tubing mascara really doesn't work for me, but I'm gonna give it a try for the sake of this video. This is the Lancome Hypnose Drama Extreme Volume Mascara in Excessive Black 01. This was definitely a gift with purchase, or like a birthday gift. But yeah, let's give this a shot. A lot of times I don't really like mascaras until they've been open for like a month. They seem to thicken up by then and kind of dry out, but this is actually already looking like it's a pretty dry formula. So I might like this one right off the bat. But it's probably gonna smudge. Just telling you right now, it's probably gonna smudge on my brow bone. I'll put an update in the description box for you though. I just think you can find really good tubing mascaras for a way better price. You know, actually, mascara is one of the main things I like to buy in the small size because it can go, like, dry out too quickly, and I rotate through like 2 or 3 mascaras at a time. I don't only have one open. So a mini size mascara is really good to use the whole thing up and make sure none of it's wasted. And I think you're supposed to throw out your mascaras like every 3 months. Probably less than that, but that's usually what I do, is every 3 months. So you waste less product that way, and you save money in the long run because you spend less on a mini size product that you end up using for the same amount of time, you know, just for hygiene purposes. At least that's the way I do it. Oh my gosh. Well, how did that happen? I was gonna sniff this because it has such a distinct Lancome smell. It's like, I don't like it, but I can't even put my finger on what it is. And then that happened, so I'm just gonna let that dry. Darn, this mascara fell down in the bottom of my brush organizer, but I love this one, the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water tubing mascara. So I could have easily used that, but love this one. I will report back on the Lancome one. We'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm already noticing some of that eyeliner kind of transferring, so I'm gonna set that down with this darkest shade from the Natasha Denona palette, just so it's dry. Doesn't keep transferring down to the concealer, because I don't really set my under eye concealer. It's so ironic that I was going to smell that because I don't like the smell of it, and now it's just perpetually on my nose and I can smell it so much now. That's never a fun thing to do. Okay, just for the sake of my overall look, I'm gonna add a little bit of this. No, that's too cool toned. I'm gonna add a little bit of my Clinique Black Honey Pop blush. I love the bronzy look, but I feel like I need a bit more color just right there on the cheeks to tie it all together. My cheeks naturally get pretty flushed when I touch them like this, so I always feel like I'm putting on so much blush, and then by the time my cheeks have a minute to like calm down, it looks like I didn't put any blush on. Does anyone else have that issue? Okay, and then I don't normally powder, but I think I'm gonna put some on my forehead because it's looking a bit shiny. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Original Loose Powder, and it's in this cute little bitty tiny size. This actually came from Ulta. It was like spend $100 or more and get a free like sample pack it had like sample perfume, but then small sizes like this. And it's perfect. I can refill that with any powder I want after I'm like through the Laura Mercier one, you know? So I'm just gonna use that powder brush that I used for blush. I just wiped it off on the washcloth in front of me, the rag in front of me. And I'm putting it in the cap and working it into the brush. And I'll just tap that where I want to cut the shine a little bit. A lot of times I don't use powder, I just use setting spray, and that like acts as my powder, but wanted to use it because it was a small size and really cute. That is it. I felt like that was pretty fast. We'll see how quick the video is when I end up editing it. But my hair is a mess. It's so frizzy. It's been really stormy here, so my hair just really, you know, it adjusts to the climate it's in, and it's really frizzy now. But whatever, that's just part of having curly hair. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look in the comments down below. Let me know if you collect mini beauty products like I do. I love to have them for travel. I keep a bag specifically in my vanity here that's full of all of these products that are mini size, so I can pick through when I go on trips. But yeah, mini products, anything mini, and especially mini beauty products is just like, I love it. So I had so much fun filming this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Stay tuned for more videos from me coming very soon. And thank you for watching. See ya.